Alright, hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be upgrading my turtle's aquarium to get a new basking dock. So the way it's set up right now is where the tank is like half full and then he has a little basking dock. But as he's grown, I want to give him as much water as possible as I can in that aquarium, and his basking dock has gotten a little bit small for him. So I decided I was going to be making an above tank basking area. Basically, it's a basking area above the tank where the heat lamp and the UVB lamp will sit, and then he can actually climb out of the aquarium and into a little basking area. So I saw that it was made of egg crate, so I went to Lowe's, and well, first off I went to the dollar store. I got some zip ties, you'll see those later. I got some black spray paint because I think the white egg crate is ugly, and then I got 2 of these big sheets of egg crate. Like, they're honestly not that big. Okay, 2 of these plus the spray paint was like $40. Actually, it was over $40. It was like 44 or something. Just for plastic. For plastic, and the plastic literally has holes in it. It's not like it's a solid sheet of plastic. Anyway, didn't realize it was gonna be that expensive, but whatever. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and measure the aquarium. And the idea would be that half of this little side of the aquarium would be the raised basking area, and then the other side would just be covered up with egg crate to obviously keep the turtle from escaping once we bring the water level up. So the first thing I'm gonna do is grab the dimensions of about half the aquarium, get the height I want it to be, and mark all that on the egg crate.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but from here to here is about 11 inches, and then I want it 7 inches high. So right here, I have my first wall kind of marked off with Sharpie, which is right here and right here, just a little rectangle. Now, I don't really know how to cut this, but we're just gonna kind of see what happens, and I'm gonna try my best. Okay, so I went ahead and cut that out. It turned out absolute garbage. So I've decided I'm actually gonna make the floor of the thing first, line that up with the tank, then once I have that cut out, do the walls from there. So I'll be back when I have the floor cut out.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, so after that long and horrible process, yes, I know I'm now a DIY channel, so I made the base. The idea for this is that half of it is just gonna cover the tank so the turtle doesn't escape, and then the other half, which is this half right here, is going to be attached into the actual like part of it where you can get out of the water. I don't really know how that's going to be set up yet. Haven't thought that far, to be honest with you, but this is what we have so far. We have a nice lid. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do next.
One eternity later.
Okay, so it's been a little bit, but we have the floor platform right here. Then one side will go right here, and one side will go right here. We'll have a cut in the floor right about here where the turtle can climb up a ramp to get in, and then obviously we'll have sides and a top. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this so we have a top, and then I think that's about it. Get the top, the 2 other sides, and then we'll just start zip tying everything together.
A few moments later.
Okay, so this is the bottom, and then I went ahead and zip tied one of the sides. Very clean, very simple. I tried to get these edges as clean as I possibly could, and then I want to spray paint the whole thing black when I'm done with it. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the right side, and then get the back and the front cut out, which is really unfortunate because I was hoping I would only need 1 of these things of egg crate, but it looks like I'm going to need 2, so I can't return another one. So yeah, this product's very expensive, and a lot of work too. Like these little white things, they're everywhere. I would not recommend it, honestly. Maybe if you like weren't using these things to cut it, it'd be a little easier. It's really not that hard. It's just kind of a mess. But I'm really hoping the end result is going to turn out good. We'll just have to see though. And just like that, a lot of mess later, we've come this far. Obviously, we still need a back because, well, he would just jump out. But everything so far looks pretty good. I tried my best to make it look not ghetto, but honestly, how not ghetto can it really look? But overall, it's pretty clean, it's pretty crisp looking. I tried to make the lines as fine as possible so you can obviously see them. I'm gonna go ahead and get the back on, get a top on, and we should be good to go. And here is almost the completed setup. So this is obviously the dock area where he'll go ahead and be able to get out of the water. We have a removable top on here. This top is not zip tied down, but everything else is. And then this is a nice removable section. Just when the water level is all the way up to the top, he won't be able to crawl out. Unless he pushes this open, but I don't think he will. We'll cross that bridge when it gets here. We have cutouts for the filters, so that's all good to go. We have the UVB lamp right here. And then I'll cut out some more egg crate right here and attach the heat lamp. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and get some reptile carpet down here just to give it more of a natural feel and not be just this white, ugly kind of color. And then we have to go ahead and build the ramp. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is start cutting the ramp get the ramp situated, and then I'll spray paint the whole thing black. But it's definitely going to give him way more water volume and room to play in, as well be able to fill the tank from like 2/3 of the way to 3/3 all the way full, and he'll have so much more room to swim around and enjoy the water, and he'll also have a bigger area to go ahead and get out and bask.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so just like that, I did the ramp. I cut out a little hole right there, enough for him to climb up. Obviously, when there's enough water in the tank, he'll be able to climb up, no problem. Nice little ramp right here, pretty sturdy, only a little bit bouncy, and we have that little thingy right there to make sure it's good, and you know, he won't fall off of it. But I'm gonna put the green carpet down, and the carpet should, you know, make it a little bit better. And that is pretty much it for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed because it's late, and then tomorrow we'll go ahead and wrap it up, maybe get that reptile carpet in and fix the lights.
Day 2.
Okay, so after last night of literally being Bob the Builder, this is what we have. So as you can see, I did spray paint the whole thing black. It took like 2 cans of spray paint and was very difficult because of all the little nooks and crannies, but I did do it just because I really hated the way the white looked. So right here on this side, we have obviously the basking area with a removable lid right here. The heat lamp will sit right over there. I'm gonna put that reptile carpet down once that comes in the mail. And then on this side, we just have black egg crate as a lid. When the water level's up, obviously we don't want the turtle to escape. And here's the UVB light that will be moved to the basking area once it's all set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the spray paint a little bit longer to dry. It's been drying for like 6 hours, but I wanna make sure it's really cured before I go ahead and fill the water up and get the ramp wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it continue to dry, and then we'll put a new light bulb in the heat lamp, get the UVB lamp on here, and set them up with the basking dock for tonight. And then tomorrow we'll put the reptile carpet down at the bottom. Okay, so the aquarium is basically ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the old dock, remove the temperature gauge that's on there right now, rearrange the decorations that he's messed up, and then start filling the aquarium up, rearrange the filter hoses because the water level is gonna be higher, and fill the water level all the way up to the top so he can start using his new basking dock.
The next day.
Okay, so it is the next day, and the basking little system is doing great, but I went ahead and picked up some eco carpet, which is just gonna go down and be a little bit easier on the turtle's feet, so to speak, so it doesn't have to deal with the egg crate. So it's literally just a roll like of carpet, like that's literally all it is. It was also kind of expensive, like this tiny piece right here was like $7 on Amazon. But I'm gonna go ahead and start by removing these lights, but I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this top piece off of the little basking dock, and then kind of cut the carpet to fit basically.
12 seconds later.
So here it is, completely done. So as you can see, we have that nice eco earth or whatever it's called. That's not eco earth, the eco carpet, whatever it's called, down so it's easier on his feet. And then we obviously have the full basking setup right here. I'll go ahead and put the lid back on and then put the UV light and the heat lamp back, and it will be totally complete. And just like that, that is our complete turtle aquarium. It's been a little bit, he's moved some decorations around, he's knocked the heater off the wall and made a mess of the tank. I just cleaned up and made it all nice. But regardless, I thought I would share a few tips if you want to build this system for your own turtle. First of all, take the time and the extra $4 to spray paint it black. The white is just so ugly, it just stands out so bad. I guess if it goes with your room's decor, it's fine. But spray painting it black is definitely the way to go. It hides the zip ties, and it overall just gives it a nice and clean look. Also, that eco carpet, even though yes, it's expensive, it's definitely worth it because it prevents the turtle's feet from getting kind of stuck in the holes. I might actually cover the ramp and the extra that I have just to make it a little bit easier for him to go ahead and climb up. Now next is, it will take your turtle a little bit of time to get used to this. It is a new kind of home for him. So turtles are very, very sensitive to changes in their aquarium, so it's gonna take them a little bit to get used to it. But he's actually chilling on the ramp right back there, just kind of standing on it. I don't know, he likes to do that a lot. He likes to just kind of grab onto it and just kind of sit with half of his body out of the water. But I did go ahead and make some changes since we talked about it last. I noticed that this side of the tank was really dark, so I put some LEDs under there. It's hard for you to see, but there they are. I just stuck some LEDs in a row on the underside of this egg crate right here. As for this basking dock, nothing really has changed. I've kept it how I liked it, and I think it really turned out good. It was a little bit expensive, but I definitely think it was worth it, and I'm hoping pretty soon he's going to start going up here often and enjoy the extra space he has to go ahead and, you know, move around. But that is going to be just about it for this video. If you like these little DIY build videos, go ahead and let me know by leaving a like. If you have any questions or you want to build this system for your turtle and you have any questions about how to make it, how to put it together, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. One last tip is when you're cutting the egg crate, make sure you cut as close to the right or left side, whatever side you want to keep, because they're like little cubicles and you're going to end up losing one little strip when you cut. So you want to cut as close to the part you want to keep as possible to get nice clean lines. And you also want to cut slow and controlled because it is brittle and it will crack if you don't. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and goodbye.